Good morning, everyone. Second time. Well, I'm in the kitchen and I'm frying up some bacon. I hope you can hear me over frying the bacon. But my husband, I think he's been wanting bacon. I think the hint was when he pulled some bacon out of the freezer and put it down in the refrigerator. So I'm going to fry that up for him. I made some cinnamon rolls. I plan on having at least one of those because that sounded really good, something sweet. But the problem is we're in the middle of an ice storm. I mean, it's going from up and down, but eventually everything's going to be coated with ice again. And so just in case we lose power, I wanted to make certain that I had something fun for us to eat. We have lots of food to eat. We have tons of emergency food. We have tons of soup and sandwiches and cheese and all of that good stuff. But I really wanted a big breakfast this morning. And so that's what we're doing. Anyway, so I've been watching a few things this morning because it is so nasty outside. I didn't go out and run with Solomon or go up there and play with anybody. I just came back here and started making breakfast. So it's Gaines County, Texas. There is a measles outbreak. And it was 8 children and 2 adults Tuesday. Now it's 22 children and 2 adults today. Now, this is probably going to get wider spread. And the reason is because these people were not vaccinated, children. What happened was there was an exemption made because children registering for school did not want to have their vaccinations. The parents said, we don't want our children vaccinated. And they made an exemption for this school so that they did not have to do it, which is coming to fruition for all schools at this point. You will get no federal government help if you make or whatever all your children have vaccinations like we did as children. We had a little book and we had to fill that little book out. And, that was about our school vaccinations, everything that we had to have. Now, so these children were not vaccinated and these adults were not vaccinated. And we know that there were more children that were not vaccinated. So we'll be looking at more cases because they've been in school together. Now, here's my thing. To all of those people who do not believe in vaccinations. Okay, you don't believe in vaccinations, but when children gather in school, they should be vaccinated, whether you like it or not. When I went to get my marriage certificate, like a long time ago, I had to go and get a blood test to prove that I had a rubella vaccination in my bloodstream. I don't even know if they still do that or not. Is that a thing? I don't know. And then my question would be, why didn't he have to get tested? What's up with that stuff? That's what I was saying. I was like 23, 22, 23, whatever. And I was like, well, how come he doesn't have to get it? And no one could give me that answer. I think it has to do, I don't even know. I still don't know. Don't care. I was vaccinated. Thank you, Mom. And something else is, I was born in 69. So my mother actually had the choice of not getting me the huge vaccination that was going on at that point in time. And she vaccinated me anyway. And I am thankful to her for that. Now, I am just very, very curious. With Bobby Kennedy being in charge, seeing this outbreak, and eventually it's going to outbreak in other places where vaccinations are low or not mandatory. I'm sorry, You should have your children vaccinated. You should be vaccinated. You should be vaccinated against anything and everything that you possibly can. Because if this administration fails to do so, they're killing children in schools. And that's just a fact. That's just a fact. You are going to put children in schools where they are not required to have vaccinations. And this is the kind of stuff that happens. Now, I'm really curious. Does horse wormer help measles? If you're not getting vaccinated and you get the disease, did the horse wormer help you with all diseases or just one or how many? I'm confused now. So let me know what diseases horse wormer is supposed to be good for. Just saying. You all have a great day. Hugs from a distance.